Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on the offensive side of the ball. Today we are in the Philadelphia Eagles playbook, and we are going back to the 5 wide here. This one does have a running back included in this 5 wide scheme, so maybe you can do some audibles, changing into different formations off of that. But I really like this scheme. Is just a downfield, all-out bombs, passing attack. And I don't want to drag this out too much. I just want to dive right into the scheme, so let's just get right into it. And the play I'm going to be coming out here in is curl, flat, Salem, and we will match with, we'll just match with dime, that's fine. And so curl, flat, Salem, we're going to have 4 pass plays, and let me tell you folks, today you're going to be able to hit some big plays with this, especially if you call these against the right coverages, and maybe you catch your user lacking a little bit. You can definitely dial up some big plays here. So curl, flat, Salem. What I like to do here is put where Devonta Smith is. I like to put him on an in route. You could also just leave him on that curl route, but I just like the way the in route kind of flows with the rest of the play and kind of goes where your eyes go. I just like that as well. And then on the left side of the field, we're just working with AJ Brown and Dotson over there. And with your tight end running the streak here, I think we're obviously going to be able to just abuse the CPU with these streaks here, with these streaks from the slot. But we're not going to throw those every single play because they probably will be open a good bit. But even in the plays in your real games, the seam route is very dangerous. Here, you can just see Smith just faster. Of course, I think that was a linebacker over the middle of the field, but still, just very fast. You can see kind of him flowing across the middle of the field kind of creates a high-low situation with him and Barkley out there, and even Saquon Barkley. Really nice right there, using the body to catch the ball. Really like that. So having a versatile running back is something to be spoken for as well. There you see everybody just kind of vacates underneath, leaving Smith wide open. And of course you're saying, where's all the bombs at? Where's all the bombs at? Well, we do have that, like I said, we do have that seam route going down the field there. And here, we'll take that. We'll take that underneath. But we want to kind of set up that pass game down the field as well. Of course, we're not completely neglecting it with this play. We do have stuff that is going down the field, but we are trying to set that up for later. Of course, here, Goddard's just going to run right by him and make everybody fall, including himself. So pretty neat right there. But curl flat seam, I wanted to call it, but curl flat Salem, just a really good all-around play, a play that you need in a scheme like this. We're not just going to be able to throw one-play touchdowns. Maybe there is a scheme like that. I have no idea, where you can just glitch out the defense and it gets over the top of I have no idea. But if we want to actually call real plays and have a real scheme that we developed here, we definitely want to include plays like this where we can throw the ball underneath. But if you do kind of start playing underneath like that, we still have routes to hit you over the top. We are in 5 wide after all. Here they do send a blitz, and that would just be a very big play for us right there. So we'll take that every single time. And curl flat Salem, really good scheme, or really good play here to start the scheme. I do want to work this a little bit here, kind of work the underneath. But you see AJ Brown sitting there on the curl route as well. Left side of the field is something to be paid attention to as well. So here, they just keep playing back off of Dotson, got to catch the ball. But you can also work that left side in the quick game as well with this play. Next one here, smash seam. Kind of similar here you can see some of the routes like Goddard still on like a sort of a seam route. But what I'm going to do here, I'm going to put Saquon Barkley, the running back in this situation, on a post route. And guys, we wanted bombs. Here are the bombs. AJ Brown and Dotson, same thing, working a high-low, this time running smash on the left side of the field. And we're just going to run the play. Of course, I said we didn't want to throw these all the time, but if that does happen, that can happen sometimes, right? Where maybe you catch a guy that's using the D-line or something like that, or you catch him on the D-line. Maybe you have like identifier or something like that, where you catch him on the D-line. And here, not great. He got bumped off. But you can sometimes throw that Saquon Barkley route in behind Goddard running like through the middle of the field. Goddard kind of clears all those zones out. You can kind of catch Barkley right in that zone there. Here they are just running man covers with a lurker. Should have picked me off. That was a great call against that. Cover one, great call against that. Great call against that. I will get into that here. Here we go. Finally, we're going to be able to hit AJ Brown. And there you see, you do have a man beater. It isn't like if they call cover one, you are toast. But you do have to recognize, obviously, that last play. I did not recognize they were calling cover one. Here we do get more of, oh my goodness, and they're just going to leave Dotson open right underneath, 10 free yards. We'll take that every single time. But you can see we're stressing, we're just playing the computer, obviously, right now. But you can see we're stressing these zones deep is going to make your opponent maybe overcompensate for the long ball, or maybe if you're really hitting these. Ah, man, I thought we were going to hit one right there. Maybe if you're really killing them with the short stuff underneath that we were talking about before, and that we're going to get into on this next one a little bit. If you're killing with this underneath stuff over and over again, we have plays like this in our back pocket that we're going to be able to go to and just completely roast you here. Like here's Saquon Barkley just running across the middle of the field on, you know, just wide open right there. And you can imagine in MUT where you're actually getting these guys like tuned to what you want. Like maybe you want deep route running. You're looking for deep route running on a running back. Don't throw it right to him. Don't throw it right to him. I think I say it every single video. Don't throw the ball right to the other team. It helps. That you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to do that. Here we finally hit Devonta Smith. Here he kind of runs into Saquon Barkley for me. But sometimes that can free up too in cover 3 as well. And you can just see there's bombs all over this play that we're going to be able to throw. We hit A.J. Brown a little bit. Hit the tight end Goddard. I wish he would have. Maybe I could have like L2'd and I don't know. I don't know. But bombs all over this place, especially if you can read it out correctly. Just really good play overall. Here Goddard getting to a nice whenever you can protect it up too. Nice where you can protect it up. Really tough to cover for that long. So really nice play overall. This is definitely we're taking a shot down the field, trying to dial something up. Next one we got here is post wheel, and we're going to keep that Saquon Barkley route on the field over there. So we are trying to take a shot, but I like to put Devonta Smith on a drag route. So now we're kind of running mesh with Brown and Smith. Dotson and Goddard are kind of spacing the defensive zones, and if they completely neglect over the top there, maybe they blitz a safety, and you know wherever the case may be, maybe they're playing man coverage and the guy just runs by him. Whatever the case may be, we still have that threatening of a very long route, and here we're just gonna hit A.J. Brown. Jalen Hurts, man, you gotta put that one on him for me. But post wheel, really nice play. Mixed the underneath stuff mixed with the opportunity to make a big play. And here that was one of those. Maybe that's one of those. You hit one underneath. They committed so many things to not letting you hit these big plays over the top that you do eventually break one of these loose. And here, just so much stuff to cover. A.J. Brown was coming over in there. So much stuff to cover over the middle. You can just see the user. You could see the user being very preoccupied with things that just don't matter. Here, Goddard wide open. We're going to take that every single time. A lot of stuff we're just trying to confuse you over the middle of the field. And like I said, we do still have that big post route. And another adjustment I do like to make to this is putting Smith on the deep crosser here. If you really want to kind of stress the defense down the field, here kind of frees up A.J. Brown underneath a little bit. Wish could have broke that tackle or just ran away from him a little bit more there. But if you want to kind of stress the defense downfield a little bit more, and here now Saquon Barkley, he was actually going to come open on that. He was going to come wide open. I just would have held the ball a little bit, another half a second longer right there. Here they are going to play. They're going to give us a cover 0 blitz. And Barkley, I was trying to just hit the Saquon Barkley route. I was trying to hit the big post there, but you can see this is definitely can go either way. Smith was coming open in that wide zone. You can see right there behind the linebackers, in between the safeties. Again, another one you can kind of create this, like I said, into a mesh play or create it into a downfield passing attack play right here. And here they're playing man coverage and just gets lost. And that's something else I do like. It's an underrated piece because a smart user isn't going to allow that to happen. But it's a piece where the running backs line up out wide. If you're playing man coverage, you have to have a plan for that, and that usually takes someone out of the box. It can just cause confusion, and you saw it right there. And like I said, typically a user that's keen to that kind of thing, a user that's up on the up, is going to see that pretty easily. But I mean, I don't know right there. I should just let him stop and throw the ball. Madden just doesn't work that way. But really good play overall. You can see there, AJ. We'll hit you with it, buddy. You can see all kinds of opportunities, whichever kind of way. Choose your own adventure type of play right there. And the last one we have here is curl switch, and we really haven't taken a shot down the middle of the field from out of that stack on the left side of the field. So curl switch, all I'm going to do is put Devonta Smith on an in route again. And again, same kind of ideas before. We want that play flowing right to left. This time we're just flowing with all 3 receivers. And then we're trying to pull the coverage, maybe pull that safety down onto A.J. Brown, and then target the middle of the field with Dotson on that big post here. And that's, oh man. Wow. That's so strong. Jalen Hurts will get you right there. It's breaking tackles, making me look good. But dialing it up again here. Here we're going to try to hit the post. We're just not going to be able to hit it, man. It's Micah Parsons still on this team? This is ridiculous. But trying to hit this post, a lot of times this Goddard route, this tight end route, gets open too. It just gets on them so quick, gets on the coverage so quick, kind of can sneak past you a little bit. But I mean, there he's just gonna shake the guy out of his boots. You love to see that. But that's a nice little route. That's a very quick hitting route. Here we're gonna try to get man coverage. We finally get leverage, and that is going to be a house call. And you can just see being able to target all these different parts of the field. We hit him with AJ Brown on the corner. We're hitting him over the middle out of that stack with the post route here. We hit him over the middle with Saquon Barkley. We have seams. We're hitting the seams. Just all sorts of things you can do with this scheme, and you should be able to do. This is 5 wide. You should be able to dial up these things. You have all these receivers at your disposal. Here we'll hit Smith over the middle. Not too bad at all right there. And just the flow of that play I really like. I like the timing. Goddard really gets out of there quick. Smith kind of gets up into that area very quick as well. And here, kind of a messy thing with Saquon Barkley in man coverage there kind of happens. So we'll take that as well. But you can just see all of the opportunities here. AJ Brown, I threw it right to him. I thought he was going to keep going with, I don't know why. I had to try it. I don't know. I probably look like an idiot. I definitely look like an idiot right there. But there, got to put it on him. But wide open. Really nice scheme. Deep passes galore. You get a stack. You have a Trey formations on the right side of the field. Just create the ability to create mismatches in coverage. Just really nice. The only thing that would make this better is if it literally had it does have a quarterback draw out of it, but if it just had a quarterback slam or something like that where the quarterback just got the ball and ran, it would make this, I would run this every single play. I would run this every single game. This would be my scheme. But of course it doesn't have that in this particular playbook here, so can't do that. But overall, still a very good scheme, very good passing attack, and I hope you guys did enjoy this one. And that's pretty much all I got. So go on ahead and give me a like, give me a subscription here, and so you know whenever we upload to the channel. If you did like this, go ahead and check out the rest of the channel. Tons of videos like this. I think we're a few into this Madden here. Started late, getting going late here. We're trying to get back on track. But go on ahead and check out other past Maddens as well. We're using real football concepts, so there's no reason they shouldn't work in these games unless one of these routes is absolutely broken or whatever the case may be. But the concepts are as legit in those videos as they are today. So go ahead and check out those. Check out the rest of the stuff that's on the channel if you did like the style, flow, whatever of this video here. So with that, I do hope to catch you in the next one, and I think that's it for me. Later.